spots. Hold your spots.
Yeah, how much do you need to win and need to play like this?
It's always good to win. But obviously we've been here before, so hopefully it's just another good learning tool without losing tonight. It's really just our team defense. If we can stop making so many errors, individual breakdowns, continue to help each other out defensively, get stops. We always score enough points, so we'll see.
Offensively, you had 34 assists, 6,000 double figures. That showed the way the whole group was sticking together.
Yeah, offense is never going to be a problem. We have some guys who are capable scorers. It's just with us being so young, we have to understand the importance of having an aggressive mentality offensively versus what wins you games, and that's having unity on the defensive end of the court. So it shouldn't take away from what we do offensively, but our focus has to remain on the defensive end of the court. Or we'll stay in games, but to win games, you have to get stops down the stretch, and we did that.
Jabir said this morning that veterans have been telling the young guys that losing can't ever be acceptable. You can't ever accept it and be okay with it.
Yeah.
Have you been kind of trying to tell guys that?
Yeah, but it's tough because for a lot of young guys who their first experiences having major roles so early in their career, you have to kind of maybe go through some bad times to truly appreciate it if you ever do see good times. So that's something that you would like for young players in the league to kind of develop on their own. So it's not always a voice in their ear, but something that kind of comes from within.
Tonight, it's arguably his best game this season. How happy are you to see him play that way after losing?
Yeah, he was incredible, man. He's such an unselfish player. He does all the small things. So for once to get rewarded from a stat standpoint and get the proper respect he should tonight is gratifying to me. Because he deserves it. He deserves it. He works hard every day in practice. He sets screens, he rebounds. So he finished around the rim tonight very well. Even the open jumpers that he missed, he's definitely capable of making. So hopefully he continues to bring that effort every night.
Arron, I think in the first half you only had a couple shot attempts. What changed in the second half to open up your offensive game for you?
Just being aggressive. Just being aggressive. Sometimes I like to let the game come to me and not force the issue. But in the second half, tried to make a point to just be a little more aggressive and try to at least get double-digit attempts up in the second half and see where I go from there, just to kind of get my momentum going into the game.
Arron, when you lose 12 games in a row and you're losing night after night like that, how much does that hurt your pride as a basketball player? And is this almost a relief to kind of get away from that?
Well, I'm always a big picture guy, so it's not I don't want to be sour about winning tonight, but it's not the biggest relief. But you got to think of the grand scheme of things. It's one game. Individually you can be as competitive as you want to be, but basketball is going to always be a team sport. So until the whole group becomes understanding of how to win, and we have roles defined, and we're growing as a group, it's always going to be tough. It's always going to be tough because basketball is a team game.
Thanks, Arron.